other news, we with San Diego Comic Con happening, we got an impressive trailer, Spider-Man 2 trailer. And the thing about this trailer that stood out from other ones is that this trailer looked like a movie trailer.
It was edited like one too, and it was
like it was shot in IMAX.
It looked like it was rendered to be like a movie trailer.
It was cinematic, right?
It's very cinematic, man. Yeah, like you said earlier, man. I feel like I gotta buy a ticket. Like I'm going to the show. Like,
yeah, it looked like it's coming out. Like, so you know what? Let's actually just take a look at it.
Yeah,
take a live look at it, and then because I know you had some thoughts on it, or some conversation around it.
Yeah,
he's like, oh yeah, he was like it.
I see now. I get it now. Yeah, I was a little outraged. Not outraged, but I was getting it was just a slight concern earlier on in the earlier this year, just not seeing anything come out about this game. Pause. Come out, but no, I just remember not just sort of hearing, it was some radio silence concerning this game, just getting little updates here and there. Now I get, after this trailer, now I understand. Oh, okay, yeah,
see the vision.
Y'all wasn't worried about nothing.
All right, my bad. I didn't mean to start there. Let's take a look. Let's take a look at that. Take a look at this trailer. I watched it a bunch the one day. I haven't watched it at all, so it'll be fresh again for me.
A lot's happened in the last 10 years. It's a miracle I'm even sitting here now. I got a second chance. And I'm going to take advantage of that.
First, I thought that was Eddie Brock.
But I need you with me, Pete.
I know
because
because
somebody pointed out they changed the model. If you look in the pictures in the original game, that's not how Harry looked.
Mary Jane looked way different.
Everybody got new hairstyles.
Guys, this is my best friend Harry.
Hey, good to meet you.
Good job, huh? Still gonna have time for
Miles
touring?
Trying to get voice.
Got the Killmongers,
You got naughty heads.
I didn't know there were bears in these woods.
Hey, MJ, I have another name for you. Craven.
At first, I thought that was Craven. That was just one of his minions or whatever.
No, if you need me, I'm just a call away.
Exactly. That was Connor, wasn't it?
You don't know what you took from me.
All Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man. How to help you.
What the hell's going on with Pete?
He's not himself. Go help him.
Man, this was our dream. I'm not going to lose him.
We're going to heal the world.
Take my money.
One thing real quick, because this blinded me from the fact that I forgot. So when he said you don't know what you took from me, and I had to remember, like, oh no, he took his father.
It's
right.
Bob's.
But this part right here.
You don't know what you took from me.
Who is that? Is that you think that's the old girl?
Yeah,
or am I over
form, right?
Is that old girl from the game that we thought sacrificed herself?
I don't think
she was carrying. That ain't her. Because that's at first when he said that, I was like, oh no, that's invisible. That's not invisible.
Yeah. So, wait a minute.
Negative. The negative man, right? What's his name? I know his name, but now I can't
Mr. Negative.
Mr. Negative, because Mr. Negative took his father.
He did.
So when he said that, so that's why Pete would be saying that. I mean, Miles would be saying that.
Hold on,
this threw me off when I seen this. Like, who could this possibly be? Because this is a female.
This started made me okay. So remember what they said, right? Didn't they come out and say that Eddie Brock wasn't Venom?
They said Eddie Brock wasn't.
But then they also say that Harry wasn't Venom.
I didn't catch that.
I could have swore I've heard that somewhere that Harry's not even Venom. Is Venom? Is this gonna be a female Venom?
I don't think so.
Who is that in the fire? Or is that just not a is that not a woman? Is that just somebody with? It looked like somebody with the symbiote. Hold on, let that play. Hold on. Because I gotta see the full, or just pause.
Oh, Miles.
Okay, yeah, okay. We jump to conclusions. That could be anybody.
Yeah. But like, it's
Miles talks about is how to be a better Spider-Man.
but
Be a better Spider-Man.
could this?
Oh my. Oh my.
So this is
Look for me.
Oh, this is Spidey and
it's like she got some
Craven.
weapons in there, or they have weapons in there.
Like, yeah, it can't be Black Cat. They walking through the fire. So the one now, I can't say I can't. I believe that Harry is the. I believe that Harry is the Venom. Like when he said at the end, was that temperature that we're going to change the world. Like,
wasn't that Peter though? Was that Harry or Peter standing there?
I took that as being
because Harry looked like he got like red hair. Okay, all right. I'm
and is that it? Is because this is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I'm hyping.
That's what I'm thinking.
He don't.
Connors. I'm thinking it looked like Connors right here, not right here, not right there, but Connors in this part. They see the symbiote. It was on the ground. Get which part it was. It was like, let me see.
Hey MJ, I have another name for you. Craven. He's here on some kind of hunt.
We come up around it right here.
No, if you need me, I'm just a call away.
Now that could just be like it's seen in a different movie where
I'm just a call away. No, if you need me, I'm just a call.
Right there. Now that could be just when we like in the movies we see where it ultimately first showed up. But I got this being Connors. This might not be Connors at all. Look like this some military dude and like he got his team, and this is like
Connors always got the missing arm. Like
yeah. So it's definitely not Connors. But this is a scientist guy, and they pulling up on the symbiote or whatever.
DOD.
DODC right here.
DODC.
And then like so I don't know. I'm trying to figure out when I saw this. I was like, and he said that line, but this don't.
When I saw that first, I thought it was the symbiote. I thought it was those was like tentacles,
like a chain, but like who we know that could be in the gallery that could be walking through fire. It's not Black Cat, not nobody like that. And then
Tinkerer.
And then when we get to this part, so this is the symbiote right here, right?
Yeah,
it's got so it's right around. That's what I'm. So that's actually a very good idea because I'm thinking that he's trying to.
Even though the shirt now I look at it, look like the shirt look like it matched.
Just play real quick.
But the hair just to me.
So he angry.
We're going to heal the world.
That's probably Harry, right?
I got that being Harry, but like you say, the hair is different because when he about to throw that thing, but that's probably the same. So I got to be in him. Probably not, but I got to be in him. But that just threw me off when I saw that part. I'm looking way too much out of that. It's probably just a little cut scene and somebody you just smack up real quick. And I was like,
well, who laying there? You got that's Spidey, ain't it?
Yeah, that's Peter.
That's Peter, and then there's somebody else.
Craven right here. Ain't this Craven?
Is that Craven?
And that ain't the no, that ain't Craven.
A little small to be Craven.
That ain't Craven, is it?
Oh, Miles.
Like somebody. It's not Harry.
I thought that was.
He got two arms. Who coming through the fire with weapons? They got two weapons in the end.
Like a chain, like chained up with
like a scythe or something like that, or
I don't know. Because they came out even the other one, they came up with like Sable and all of them that like started being in the picture. It could be something just random. It just threw me off because it was following that line, and Miles in the game lost, baby girl that he kept trying to like, oh, you could do better. He kept trying to do better her. She was unhinged.
Oh no, that's who it is, bro. No, it's the cop. Remember remember the cop that he was talking to from the beginning? Because they say that she because remember
that Peter was the Peter game, right? The Parker game, or not Miles or Parker?
Peter's game. No, Peter's game. So remember in Peter's game, the Asian cop he's working with.
Yeah.
Remember how she flipped at the end because her friend get killed? That's who that is. I would put money on that. That's who that is.
I think it was already kind of like she was supposed to become something. She was,
and I think she was one of the targets. Yeah, I think she was one of the Craven targets too. When he in the first trailer, when he was saying he got all these targets in New York, I think she was on there. She was one of the targets, when I remember. Okay. So I think that's who that is.
I didn't mean to turn it into that.
Nah. I was like,
who?
I had to be in Venom. Like, I had to be in female. Like Venom being a female. Like,
You think? Yeah. You think because could it hop? That's because that Venom of Venom, right? like, whoo, that's Venom of Venom. Like what they do, like the movie, I hopped different hosts before it finally got to like the one that would work. being Eddie in the movie.
Yeah, I think we get this Venom in the third act of the game. I think most of the game will be about Peter as Venom, or Peter with the symbiote, and we get Venom at the end.
He better be nasty. He better be, you know what I'm saying? Like
he got to be
almost
problem.
quit the game. Like almost quit the game, Cole.
Yeah, and he better be fighting Miles and Peter at the same time. Yeah, he got Miles in the headlock, and he like mugging Peter. Like that got to be his, you know.
Yeah, you got to switch. You got to switch. Like oh, like you got to help Peter, and you got to switch from one because the one about to be out. That you got to try to put some work in. Like
you got to live up to the hype,
Rob.
Because you know, to me, the best Venom is the TV show Venom, the cartoon, the '90s cartoon Venom. That Venom. The one that like was grabbing Peter, I think when he tried to shoot the web, like he grabbed his web shooters and squished them and was holding his arms and he couldn't move. And you got.
And he would show back up. Didn't they have to deal with Carnage and they had to kind of work together?
That's when they finally
smack out.
Yeah. I think Eddie Brock had like a little chick, because Carnage started taking over and he was like, "Yeah, we got to work together." But he was giving Parker problems, bro.
Parker had problems.
Man, Parker was like,
man. They had the Iron Man had to show up.
Yeah.
Hey man, shout out to that cartoon, man, because they was trying to show they was in Stark Industries, and I think War Machine.
He was like the sound waves or something like that, didn't he? Yeah.
I think Carnage showed up in War. I think War Machine and Iron Man had to show up, and they couldn't do nothing. And then ultimately, I think Venom, I gotta watch that episode again. I only put up bad, but it was like they needed, like Venom had to, because Carnage was unhinged. He was beyond what Venom was gonna do, and they needed and then Venom had to help a little bit. But at the end of the day, like back to this, it's highly cinematic. They almost got me ready to buy the PlayStation companion that come out with it, like the even though that it's gonna be ungettable. But if it was gottable, it's gonna be ungettable. But if it's gottable, I might get it. But I think they're gonna sell the skins. Pause on skins, but I think they're gonna.
Oh, they are. Oh, that's sick.
Spawn had the that he was, he been doing this promotion, but he had that, and he was like, hey, but for people don't get it, you maybe put the skin on your PlayStation, which that if nothing else, that might be gottable.
If that's the case, then that's God. I'm getting that.
By the
for sure.
Because I don't want a skin controller. I want to be able to buy the Spider-Man controller. Like I'll
controller should be coppable. Yeah, the controller should be able to be copped because it's a controller. And I'm always looking for another controller. So if I can get a controller, hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll get the controller. But overall, man, it did what it's supposed to do. It definitely increased my interest in the game. I wonder. So they've only shown us. They basically showed us Kraven, and they showed us Kraven, and they showed us Venom, and then what we gathered to be the police.
What's her name? Her name was like Yuri, I think. Yeah. Was her name Yuri?
I should know it as long as it took me to finish the game. I should know it.
Yeah, I want to say it was like something like Yuri, but that'd be weird because that's the voice actor name. What was her name?
Yeah. With that being said, while you're looking that up, who do you think we getting? You think we getting a gallery of other you think we potentially, and then we know we got Connors too, because we saw Connors in the first trailer.
Man, that'd be an embarrassment.
So we know we got the Liz, we know we got the Connors. So we didn't get all of them. I don't think we got Connors in the first game, but we didn't get Sandman. So is there anybody potential that we ain't seen in this trailer, in these two trailers, that potentially be show up as somebody as a boss? Because they like to give you some boss fights. You think we got any others, potentially, like you say, a return of Doc Ock or
it was Yuri. Okay, Yuri. Yeah. I don't think they're gonna bring in anybody that could potentially upstage Venom. I think we gonna get in terms of from that first game, I think we'll get a glimpse of Kingpin, and we definitely gonna see the Lizard and Yuri Watanabe, her character. But I think mostly Venom gonna carry this one.
And then Peter as Venom, and then both of them against.
Both of them against. They're gonna be chasing her around the city, and then you got Kraven. So you got two.
That's actually so. Let's run it down now. So let's run it down like how so. Well, I'm asking for so who we got now? We got 1 Craven,
Yeah.
2 Doc Connors the Lizard,
Yup.
3 Yuri,
Yup.
4 Peter as Venom,
Yeah.
5 Venom as Venom. Hopefully it's Harry or whomever else it could be. It's 5. Sorry, Rose Gallery is 6. Like I think that's maybe 1 for.
You almost could throw Norman Connors up in there. I mean, Norman Osborn up in there.
I think that's what is that where the trilogy is. That not saying there's already be a trilogy. Is that that's another game at some point in time? We got to get to him, right?
This universe still hasn't had a Goblin, if I'm not.
No, we haven't.
Mistaken,
so
right?
I'm saying we got to get to him.
I don't. You think we'll get to him in this? So no,
I don't lose Harry. I think we lose Harry.
But I'm counting Norman Osborn as a villain because I think he's gonna play a part in that symbiote getting to his son. And I mean, he was a presence in the first game, so I think he's gonna be in the second game. Norman. So if you ran that, when you run that all down, that's 6. They damn near got a Sinister 6 in this game, So
and Craven's people, all that, but like that Sinister, So we do that, and they may sneak. They may like in terms of like scrapping, they may sneak in a Miles.
Man, what if
Mr. Negative. We saw him, so he might be like one of the ones.
Yeah.
On the side.
Jog my memory. Like you said, many times I just replayed it too, but I didn't finish it for the second time or third time. I should say.
Beat him.
But what do they do with him? Just lock him up? What do you go to Raven? What is it, Ravencroft? It's like their version of Arkham. I think they just lock him up, right? He does. I know he didn't die because he's in this game. But did they separate the negative side? I can't remember because on my second playthrough,
I got to do another playthrough before this one drop. I'm now.
I was on the game plus the game plus. Man.
I'll start to play God of War, but that might get put down. I need to finish that, so I might need to just go ahead and hammer that out. And then I got time. I got to send September before this one. No, what did they say? Did they say October?
October.
Keep saying September. Yeah, it's October. Yeah.
October. Yeah.
Yeah, it's October. So I got time, but so yeah, we got some strong ones. So that don't need to be like. Do you think we may need to just that without any DLC, without like a? And then they start bringing in like Black Cat, and like you say, we had to go against Sable's people. We had to go against. Then we have to go against like, because there was another scientist. I know we had Connors, and he was a presence, and we had to scrap with some of the stuff they had. I feel like there was somebody else. There was a lot of people from the first one, but we start adding it up. It's like, yeah, it's about that many in the second one, and potentially having somebody. Maybe that's what Mr. Negative is. Mr. Negative. We got
see the Prowler ever again.
I was wondering about that. See, he was Onk. So he hadn't turned over to the other. He's not like the obviously the Enter the Spider-Verse. He was still Onk in the game. Like he was he wasn't.
And he helped Peter out at the end. I mean, he helped Miles out at the end.
Yeah, 100%. He was Prowler for real. Like he was Onk more than being the Prowler. Yeah. Whereas in the movies he's the Prowler, right?
Me and your dad, Miles. When you come here and when you do them little side missions, when you're going around the city looking,
trying to find them samples.
Chop
that up.
I'm like, oh yeah, damn, you chopping up train noises, my dude.
How hard it was me find that loop. Like, hey man, where'd you get that? How am I supposed to find you? Y'all out here sampling?
Did you ships? Did you sample the beginning of Illmatic? That's not what I came. Okay, all right. Yeah, the train, like
got the subway in the background, like
yeah.
That was a good idea. I think I need to do that. Yeah, that's what that was about. But no, man, I don't know. I think you said you were kind of speaking to like how this kind of brings like overall, it kind of put the picture clear.
Yeah, I was just saying
what everything is about.
I understand now the marketing, I guess I would say, even though I still wish they did a good, like looking at it now, they didn't oversaturate everything, right? They didn't show you too much too early. We 2 months out on this thing, pretty much. 3 months out. We 3 months out on this, and we just now getting the cinematic trailer. Probably gonna get an extended gameplay trailer after this, and then that's it. Whereas you've seen other games like God of War, the first Spider-Man. It seemed like the first Spider-Man, it just PlayStation games in general. seem like they show you a lot early. Like we'll be in January, the game coming out in October, and they already showed you a full playthrough, and you are a gameplay trailer, and you like, damn man, this thing 10 months away. Like,
yeah.
You know what? With this one, we got the reveal trailer, and now we getting the cinematic trailer. We probably gonna get a gameplay trailer, and that's it. You know, it don't feel oversaturated, and that's a good thing. And they definitely do that with sequels. Because they really, you know, they ramp up the marketing, they ramp up the trailer, they ramp up the merchandise. You know, oh, we got this, you know, special secret collectors. You know, this one now I understand the marketing. They didn't need to go overboard on the marketing. It's like, nah, bro, we just gave y'all the Miles Morales game a few years ago. Like, yeah. Y'all know how good the first one was. Like, we don't really gotta sell y'all like we did with the first one. This is Spider-Man. You know, the movie trilogy just wrapped up. Here's the next game. Like, and all the stuff that just came out for Spider-Man, like I think we talked Spider-Verse and all that. So they didn't need to oversaturate the marketing.
I think we talked about that. We in a really good place with Spider-Man right now. Like, if you want to like Spider-Man fan, I mean, it's everyone. Like, it's the most popular superhero. But like,
proves who he is. Like, how important he is. How important his character.
God, we in a good. Like, we really ain't took a L in a while when it comes to Spider-Man, right?
When the last time we really took a L?
Like a serious L, and then it was like a stylistic
Amazing Spider-Man too.
Yeah,
like,
and that might have been like a style, like some of the it definitely was an L. Like,
and that was
like it, but it was an L. But I can still watch it though. Like, if it come on, it ain't like not watchable, right? Like,
I mean, he kind of redeemed himself, right? Like, he got redemption in the movie, so it's like,
because we done got some garbage from other stuff recently. Like, it ain't like you want to put about like start like measuring it against other garbage. It's like, it ain't as garbage
on both sides.
Exactly. Everywhere.
I mean, them sequels was kind of like the Venom sequel was kind of a disappointment. The Morbius we know was a disappointment.
Hey man,
you know,
sequel was garbage. Garbage folder.
But everything Spider-Man been gold.
Yeah, like we got some like just dope Spider-Man stuff, whether it's Spider-Verse.
So Sony had to see that and be like,
movies.
Why we gotta sell this Spider? Why do I have to?
And that was always the weirdest thing. Like when that was the whole comment. They should just go ahead like, that'll be stupid. Like, we good. Oh, we got movies and games. We Sony. And why would you give them Spider-Man?
Nah, because it ain't like lights on.
Hurting. And it's the funny part about that conversation, man. Shout out to the people that wanted that to happen, just looking at it on face value because the MCU was popping. Well, when you were looking at it, like, it wasn't like when Marvel sold everything, they was hurting. Yeah. Right? It was hurting. It wasn't like Sony was hurting. We all right.
Sony ain't never been like hurting when it comes to Spider-Man.
We ain't hurting. Just like overall, like, we hurt. Just go ahead and make another play. Hey man, y'all get a PlayStation. Get a PlayStation Pro out there. We just go ahead and make this money back real quick. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's different revenue streams they got, but they wasn't hurting in terms of like financially, like they about to fold. Maybe they was, and I don't know that. I'm putting out saying something wrong, but it never seemed like they were financially in a problem. It was like, we got to sell some IPs. It's like, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go ahead and just give Disney Spider-Man at a discount. Like, nah, we good. We all right.
That's the thing about you know how their contract work is that if they ever sell a movie division, Spider-Man go back to Disney automatic. So they can't sell Spider-Man. They only Spider-Man only can go to Disney.
Yeah.
They get, but that's not going to don't look it's gonna happen, bro. They look like they in good shape.
And they putting out good material with it, right? Like beyond, like like everything. It just goes since this generation, since Amazing Spider-Man 2. All good content has been a good place, and I think this trailer was just like got some good trailers recently. So trailers are what they are, but I think this did the job. And like I say, it's part of me that when this drop, I don't want to like rush to finish it. Like, I want to finish it, but like the Spider-Man games, I think have a good replayability, just the way the game is, right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Got a good replay, so I could just pop it back in, and then if it's like even not playing the main, I finished the main adventure, then just go into some of the side stuff because I like just from a gameplay for me, like the game, like all the fighting. My favorite part is that sneak attack stuff that I wish that the Survivor game or the Jedi what we call the Jedi games with Cal Kestis had that kind of, where he can go stealth.
Yeah.
I like when they get to go stealth and like they perch up and they about like
Right.
that whole you could take
Yeah.
out everyone without like
I know,
ever
right.
having to drop.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah. So like the different things as part of the game, man. I'm really looking forward to this. Really looking forward. This is I need to finish whatever I got to finish up now before that come out. Long story short, but
yeah, it's nothing really. There's nothing really else coming out. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this one, man. It's just gonna be, man. You know, it's just been such a good run, man. Ever since playing that first Spider-Man game to see the story continue on now. Yeah, I'm definitely. And then it's basically my favorite Spider-Man villain, which is Venom. So, and Venom had a movie, that was a hit. The first one,
Yeah.
So people know who Venom is.
And that's what you want, right?
And we might get a Venom spinoff. You never know. Depending 100%. On how good this Venom is, Like I said, Eddie Brock got to play a part in this.
Eddie Brock, like, I don't think we walk out the game with Harry as continuing on as Venom. Yeah. Venom continues, but I actually don't think Harry will. I don't think Harry makes it out the game. With that being said, you're right. Anything can happen with that one, right? And that's what you want. Anytime it's like we got Spider-Man, at some point in time, we got to meet Venom. Like they say that now about the MCU Spider-Man. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah,
we've done these other things. Great. Like the only way forward to go after No Way Home, if you want to do it again, if you want to do that, is now we got to meet Venom and not Homeboy. Not like him and Eddie. Like this Eddie's a kind of a good dude. Yeah, but Eddie got to come. Like Eddie, they got to come see him.
Yeah,
he got to come see.
I wonder how they gonna do this one, man. It's gonna be interesting how they gonna do the way home, the home Venom. I was just wondering, like the MCU version.
Because he basically in MCU now would sing. Basically, I mean, even though it's only post credits, but it's like, nah, he MCU. Yeah. Like he's an MCU character. I guess they all MCU characters now, if you really be kind of honest, like they connected. So we'll see, man. Just to kind of tie a ribbon on this, you think we getting anything with the other game that we would want to see at least something from would be in Wolverine?
That's a good question.
Because that was like one of the things they kept talking, but you were hearing about. Like I think we might get something from Wolverine, but
I don't think we get a trailer, some concept art or something like that. I think we'll get. You talking about like at Comic-Con? You talking about this game, the Spider-Man game?
No, Comic-Con, like in the next.
That's I think we probably get some concept art or something, or like some screenshots or something like that. I don't think we're gonna get a trailer or any gameplay. I think they still very much in the conceptual concept stages. That's another one, man. Bro, there's so much they can do with that. You could use. Remember, it's a show on Disney Plus. What is it called? Wolverine and the X-Men. You can introduce the X-Men through Wolverine at any time. So, and they said that one gonna be like this. The Wolverine game will be violent. Like it's a mature game. So, man, Deadpool. It's like so many characters, bro.
It's a pretty good cartoon too. That it's only one season, but
the Wolverine one.
Yep,
I gotta watch it. Damn,
it's okay, man. So it's only one season.
I think I did. I think I watched some of it when it originally came out. I think I watched it. I
don't want to hype it, man, but it's just good.
But you just know where it's going. You know where it's going, bro. The skin, the different skins you're gonna be able to put on Logan.
Yeah.
You're gonna have an old man Logan. You're gonna have the original '90s X-Men. You're gonna have a comic book. So that's gonna be dope.
That's one thing I will never take advantage of in games is like how many of those different skins or whatever I can get. Like I get the one I probably really want, and we just like we done. Like I didn't even like even in the Spider-Man game, like I didn't go for like I didn't fit. I was just trying to finish it. Like I was having such a tough time because I wasn't playing it that I was just trying to finish. Like, I gotta finish this. That it'd be nice if I start playing it again, I would want to try to get like I think they brought in like a lot of the No Way Home suits.
They did.
They brought in like Iron. They had the Iron Spider suit. Like they had a bunch of suits.
That's one of the earlier ones you get actually. Yeah,
I should have got all those. I just was.
They had both Iron Spider suits. They had the comic book one and the MCU version.
Yeah, I need to go ahead and like do that part of it because I just was like, I think I got the one, the one dope one with the white with. I mean, that was the first one you could get. That was up, and I just rolled out like I was really make sure I get my little extra skills that I can get that can help me in the battle. You know what I'm saying? Like to give me like, okay, let me go and add these different things. But yeah, man, I don't think we was already hyped for this, and this little trailer kind of just
Oh, they sold me.
was pleasant.
I mean, I was already sold, but now I'm like, all right, let me start thinking about the collector's edition.
Yeah, I think is the pre-orders ready now? You getting the disc?
Yeah, I think the pre-order's been up for a minute.
You getting the disc? When you say collectors, you getting the disc, or you getting the
that's always the question,
disc?
right? Because I'm always like, I really don't want the disc, boss, but I don't know why I never get to. I said it, but I thought I said physical. I don't want the physical, and I was gonna say pause for that. But anyway, that's good. I think I'm gonna have to get the disc, man, just to have that collector's edition, bro, with the statue and all that. Like I think it comes with like a little statue.
Oh, you get a statue?
I think so. Oh, Spider.
Man, they come with the statue.
Yeah, it comes with the Venom and the Miles and the Spidey. Let's see, you get a steelbook case. You get so it's digi. So that solves the problem right there because the shit digital already. You don't get a disc.
Didn't they do that? Didn't they do that with the God of War? Like that, you get all that stuff, but you didn't actually get a disc. You just got the collectibles.
They never gonna give you the disc again, man. So, what is this web grabber gadget? Okay, so that must be.
They giving you some wrist work.
That's where they get you because you're gonna be in the game, and that's gonna be like you're gonna be seeing people gameplay, and they gonna have that web grabber gadget. You gonna get that?
Damn, it's like, is it a wrist work that you actually put on? Make my screen a little.
Pre-order bonuses, 2 early unlocked suits, Peter and Miles. Oh, it's Peter and Miles. I thought it was all Miles. 10 unique suits for Peter and Miles. 5 each.
Oh yeah, I mean, collector's edition, Super Bowl. It's just all you say. Am I gonna have something coming to the crib with the case? Am I gonna get a steel book? Or am I going all digi?
Because even the Digi Deluxe edition got 10 suits. 10 unique suits for Peter and Miles, 5 each. Additional photo mode items. And you get 2 skill points. So these skill points, for them to put that in even though that's either some bullshit or that means something. That's either some bullshit because like, why are you giving me skill points, bro? If you're gonna give me skill points, why are you giving me 3 extra? Am I gonna be at the end of the game wondering like, damn, I can't unlock this last. I can't get this last power up because I only got the 3 points. But yeah, that's either some bullshit or that's that means something. But that steelbook, yeah, dude. I don't know, man. It's something to think about. I might the digital deluxe edition look like it's fire too, though. So it's really just if you want the statue or not. That's really what it
really would have bought now. A little steel case, a little whatever. And see what I'm going online and see. I'm going. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking about. I'm about to go online and turn the game on and see like. If I just order it right there, do I get that delivered to the crib? But I ain't got it. I still get the steel case and the statue.
So,
what was that? But I,
if I got to get up and physically go to the store.
Yeah, man.
I don't know about that.
Almost was something about. I was like, man, I can't order that thing. It ain't.
Yeah, I don't need
it. Ain't for me. It ain't for me to have.
Yeah, I don't need
that. I got to get out the car.
Nah, B.
I got to go walk in. I got to go look at the GameStop douchebag and be. There's some nice people in now because they barely hold on.
Right.
But if I got to go to the GameStop douchebag and be like, oh yeah, order for James. I got to do that move and he's like, oh yeah,
curbside pickup and shit.
Yeah, man, just hand me mine. Just
bro, let me hand me.
The worst when you do curbside pickup and then you get to the thing and they got a sign up and say we don't do curbside pickup.
Oh man, that's why I do that to me every time, man. I order curbside. I got the number and everything. Hey, I'm at 3. They like, yeah, you gotta come in. You gotta come inside. You gotta walk inside.
Oh man,
damn.
Woo.
Next thing you know, I'm getting up out of getting out the car, like stretching and shit. Like, man, that's some bullshit right here, boy. You gotta go back to the little customer service.
It ain't never like the customers like you walk in, they can have it conveniently right by the door.
Nah.
You gotta walk around like, am I going to am I at Geek Stop or which one is the line? Like, am I returning? I'm just trying to get my stuff and get up out. Hey man, I just bought a mouse, bro. I'm just trying to get in and get out.
Showing them the number there, be. You're like, oh yeah.
Right, your screen.
Errors. It's like,
yeah.
Damn.
Man, I wasn't dressed for the occasion, bro. I had shorts and it's 30 degrees, man. I just thought I was picking up.
Right. You see this, bro? I got on shorts. It's snowing out here, you know what I mean? Especially October. It's going to be snowing and shit. So. Yeah. Man, I better not have to get out the car. You're right, man. I need to order that thing, man. I don't need